Hi guys, welcome on board of Crypto Cruiser. It's me Chris, and today we're gonna talk about VECHAIN, and also I'm gonna give you a specific date of when potentially VECHAIN can reach prices of between 64 cents and $1. We're gonna talk about VECHAIN chart analysis, fundamentals, where we're in the cycle, VECHAIN, also known as VET, compared to the BTC channel and USDT. So stay tuned and let's get started, guys. So VECHAIN is a versatile enterprise grade layer 1 smart contract platform whose origins began in 2015. VECHAIN is known as a pioneer of railroad enterprise applications and built distributed platform powered by Internet of Things technologies, NFC chips, and blockchain to help various industries solve data related challenges. VECHAIN solves major blockchain adoption hurdles. The platform uses an intelligent two-token model, VET and VTHO, separating the protocol store of value and gas fee payment mechanism, ensuring costs can be kept low and stable. So pretty much that's what VECHAIN makes attractive, and why there's so many people who are actually joining the network. All these unique addresses who've been added to the network on a daily basis, and according to the Meltcow flow, that's exactly what makes one chain valuable, by how many people are actually joining and using the network. Also, what makes VECHAIN absolutely extremely attractive for investors and programmers and for overall users, it's really cheap to transact, cheap transactions. Also, it's very easy to use. The transactions are absolutely really very fast, and it's a blockchain that can be easily used by everyone. What makes VECHAIN unique? As I said, it makes everything running really smoothly, and exists to disrupt traditional business models, and is best known for its work in supply chain, an industry that has changed little over decades. Its work in providing a decentralized trust layer for multi-party ecosystems has already seen major successes with high-profile clients and government bodies using transparent technology with no single point. So it's basically, it can be used as a supply chain, which can fix a lot of issues in today's industry. Let's get into the charts, and let's just start with the market capitalization, and just think in perspective what can potentially happen. So at the time of recording of this video, VECHAIN market capitalization is around 1,650,000,000, quite high. But we have to consider the fact that the previous bull market, some of other blockchains such as BNB, such as Cardano, such as Solana reached and even Dogecoin reached market capitalization of 100 billion. I'm not saying VECHAIN can reach 100 billion, but dealing of theory probabilities, it can potentially happen. Of course, it's not a financial advice. Before you do anything, you have to make your own research, do your diligence, and make your own research. In order for VECHAIN to reach $1 per VET right now, because the circulating supply is around 80 billion, it means that the whole market capitalization doesn't even have to reach 100 billion the way Dogecoin did in 2021. We just have to reach 80 billion. So as I said, potentially dealing with theory probabilities, it can actually happen. Let's just look at the charts and see when was the all-time high of the market capitalization of VECHAIN. So it was around 60. It reached around over 16 billion and 300 million in end of April 2021. And then it couldn't manage to hit all-time high again, even though Bitcoin hit all-time high at around 70,000 in November of 2021, as far as I remember. But VeChain couldn't do that. It stopped at 10. So of course, after that we had a really severe bear market, and we dropped to prices of around 1 billion and 100 million. I think that was the bottom, and we've been consolidating in these prices for quite some time, between 1 billion and 2 billion and a half, and even we had a local high at around 3 billion 600 million. And now we've been correcting, and we've been correcting because we all know why. And I've told you that this chart pattern has been playing out exactly to a T on the Bitcoin chart, and I'm think most probably that's how it's gonna play out as well. I've showed you earlier about this Bitcoin chart and how exactly it's been playing out to a T. Yes, here's the chart, and where we are in the cycle. So pretty much what I anticipate, I've mentioned in my previous video, that we are here almost at the bottom. I anticipate to touch this trend line of this this triangle pattern, descending triangle pattern, which was bearish, which broke down on the downside. We corrected, we touched the price of 52,000 exactly as I predicted, and I said I anticipate a little bit of bounce the way we're having right now, around 55,000. We touched this trend line of the descending triangle pattern, and then we drop again probably at these prices. This is gonna be the final bear trap, the bottom formation, and then the continuation of the trend. So right now that's why VeChain is also correcting, but by that time when we set up a bottom formation on the Bitcoin and Bitcoin start going up, we will take VeChain with it. So we look the market cap of VeChain. Let's just look VeChain on the USDT and try to establish a specific date where potentially can reach all-time highs, and where I'm seeing VeChain can actually play out. So as I've mentioned, on the USDT we touched prices on the local high at around 5 cents here once at in February of 24, and then again around April we touched again the same prices of around 5 cents, and now we've dropped around 2 cents. So that's a pretty severe correction, but also we have to consider that Bitcoin dropped from 73 to 49 and then consolidate to 52 right now, and we are forming the bottom formation. So once Bitcoin start hitting over 70,000, and I think it will happen in the near future by probably end of September, beginning of October, we can clearly see, I anticipate VeChain to start hitting prices of above $5. I think this move here measured from 2020, November 2020 till April of 21, it took around 6-7 months for VeChain to actually go from less than 1 cent to 20 to around 14 cents, over reaching price of 27 cents, so almost 30x in a period of time of 6-7 months. So potentially, if everything plays out the way it has been playing out before, from here measured, so let's say the bottom is 2 cents, we can potentially, if we touch this trend line again, we touched it here in July of 2018, reaching the price of now today's bottom of around 22 cents, almost 3 cents. Then 3 years later we touch in April of 21 at 27 cents. Potentially we can touch that trend line of in 18th of August 2025, having a price of around 64 cents. But before that, I think we need quite a lot of work to do. I think we can first we have to break these prices, these local highs of 5 cents, establish them then as not a resistance anymore, but as a support, and start hitting these prices of around 18 cents. Maybe then we can establish like a huge reverse head and shoulders, and then start snapping to all-time highs. Probably we can do it by second quarter of next year, probably second quarter of next year. And we know the exponentiality of prices happens once we go all-time highs and we start in having a price discovery, because once we hit over 26 cents, then probably we consolidate for a little bit, and we can quickly snap, as I've mentioned before, to 64 cents on pretty much on 18th of August 2025. And then if we break out of this trend line, we can easily snap even further than that, maybe potentially reaching $1. This is not just a wishful thinking. This is not an extremely bullish prediction. This has happened before, and we're just saying that if something happened before, has a chance of happening again. So as I said, if we measure that move here, it was less than a cent in November of 2020, and by beginning of April 21, one VECHAIN was around 27 cents, or more than 30x. So if we measure it and these 2 cents turn into 30x, we can easily go to 64 and even 64 cents, and even further than that. But first, as I said, we have to establish a bottom formation on the Bitcoin chart. I think potentially we can do it the next few hours, or by the beginning of next week, establish the bottom formation and the continuation of the trend, start hitting all-time highs, and that will take VECHAIN to play out something like that. That's this is something I'm anticipating, not only because VECHAIN is an old blockchain, is very secure, is completely decentralized, it's easy to use, there's so many people who are joining it, has a huge fan base, there's a lot of programmers who are building all kinds of applications on it. But for the fundamentals and the chart analysis look also bullish. Compared to the BTC, the VET, I mean, we can say this looks like a shrinking channel, right? Maybe falling wedge, and if we come out of this, maybe we're gonna play out, as I said, something like what we did between November of 2020 and April of 21. Everything can potentially happen really fast, guys. If we break out of this falling wedge, this resistance turn into support, we can quickly snap on the Bitcoin chart. And if we measure it from here, 3,800 to 48,000, so that's around 12x compared to the BTC. Since I'm anticipating Bitcoin to triple in value, so 10x multiply 3. So again, we can easily go for VECHAIN between 30x and 50x, and this all can happen in 6 to 8 months. Again, I'm repeating, this is not a financial advice. Before you do anything, make your own research, do your diligence, and and yeah, make your decision. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. There's a lot more content coming. I really appreciate for the nice comments. I'm really appreciative for watching my video as well, and also I think I provide quite a lot of good value for the charts, and I've also wrote my a crypto guidebook, and you can get that crypto guidebook for absolutely free if you subscribe to my Patreon. So I think there's a lot of value in that book, where you can learn a lot more about different categories of meme coins, of DeFi, gaming, and much more, and also of course chart analysis and market research. So I think it'll be useful. Thank you guys once again for tuning in, for watching, and we see each other tomorrow. Goodbye.